If you have bought a battle-ready katana from Mini Katana, I'm pretty sure you've already tried out swinging it. I'd love to teach you how to do the correct basic swinging so you can make your slashes much more straight and accurate. In order to learn how to properly swing the katana, you need to learn how to hold the katana properly too. So first, draw the katana out. From here, when you hold on to katana properly, you never would hold on to katana from the side like this, right? There's no way you can properly swing katana like this. So it's more of holding the handle from above, like this. We are often taught in martial arts that please imagine that this is a towel, wet towel, and you try to squeeze the water out of it gently. So twist in your wrist gently like this, and you're holding the handle from above. Then finally, let's move on to swinging. You bring your hands above top of your head, and you swing the sword down. It's very simple, but the power balance between your left and right hands are very important. When you swing the katana down, it's actually your left hand that gives the power to your sword, and your right hand is the brake that controls the katana. If you put too much power into your right hand, you lose control of your sword, so that's not good. Yeah. Use your left hand to swing. Left hand swings the sword, right hand stops it at the right position. Beginners, because they're afraid of the katana, they tend to do this. But you can't see anything if you bring your hands in front of your face. So always, whenever you bring the sword up to swing, always above top of your head, and always have a clear eyesight of where you're going to be aiming. Like this. And it's also really important when you swing this katana, imagine that you're trying to draw a big circle with the tip of your sword. This is also really important when you actually cut objects for the katana to have the right angle to cut items. So it's not this. This would be a very small circle you're trying to draw, right? So stretch your arms, relax your shoulders. You don't need that much power. Big circle. Left hand draws the big circle, and right hand stops it around your waist. It's best that you keep an image that you don't want to swing down too low, that there's a chance you might cut the ground. So about waist height or slightly lower is where you're aiming for. So that's where your right hand wants to stop the blade. But from here, you also want to do some angle cuts too when you do the cutting. It's not just up and down vertically all the time. So to do the angle, the basic angles, these are called Kissa angles in Japanese. Kissa is actually a type of unique clothing that the Buddhist monks would wear. But please imagine it's about a 45 to 50 degree angle. So if you can take a look at my kimono, you can see there's these lines here, right? You can imagine that this is basically a line that you're trying to cut. And in order to make the right angle, there are some tips. So again, you have the katana in front of you like this, right? You bring the sword over the top of your head. This is the same. This time, in order to cut the right kissa, this angle, you bring your left hand over your right ear. So that would be tilting it this way. From here, you swing down to your left waist. Or you can actually imagine that there is a clock in front of you, and you're trying to cut it from 1 to 7 o'clock. You can imagine that too. 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. The other side, the kissa, the left kissa is the other way. Hands over the top of your head, right hand comes over your left ear. This time from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. This way, down this way. And a way to check if your swing is good or not is listening to the whooshing sound the katana makes. You can hear, if your katana is drawing a straight line through the air, it cuts the air and makes the whooshing sound. If you can hear that yet. Like this. So this can be a guide to tell you that you're doing the swinging properly. And it's really important to get these accurate swings because if you draw an inaccurate angle with these swords and hit something, you might damage your katana. I've seen many katanas that bend severely or break because of doing incorrect swings. So it's very important to practice this properly. And if you're looking for the best battle-ready katana, please check out Mini Katana.